Gotta put a couple things together, okay? If I think that on somebody's field I'm just gonna fucking knee cut through this guy and pin him down, it just doesn't work like that, okay? You've gotta be able to put a few things together. What do I mean by that, okay? I gotta make sure that I flank, okay? So stand up really quick, what does that mean? Basically a flank is that, let's say we are striking, okay? If I'm standing right in front of this guy, I'm in just as much danger as he is, okay? If I have a good angle, boom, that's where the knockout happens, okay? Like that, okay? Here, say that one more time. Same thing in wrestling. Man, if I shoot a blast double and get in on this guy, can I take him down? Yes. Strong, athletic, good timing, it's gonna be hard, right? But if I'm at an angle, boom, okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so now lay down. So everything's in relation to the hips here, okay? Little side note. If you control the hips or you control the head, you can control the body. The body follows the head and the hips start every move. Does that make sense? So, what I mean by that is high stepping is when my leg's in between his legs. I get an angle, boom, now I cut through, okay? Now, the other one, so you're gonna connect high stepping with flanking, okay? So, high stepping is here, I go through, boom. Flanking is when I create an angle, boom, and I start camping, okay? I'm gonna say, you're gonna hear me say this, I'm gonna call it the J point, okay? The J point is his hips really, because if I get to the hips, now he's in jeopardy of being passed. Does that make sense? Okay? So we're gonna start with those two first, okay? So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna step in between his legs, okay? He's not gonna do anything for right now. We're gonna start with a high step pass here really quick. And then we're gonna connect it with a little bit of a pressure, okay? So, what I do is I'm technically square with my partner, okay? He's got an open guard position, he's on his back. I'm gonna step my right leg into the back of his right leg. And now I've got a better angle. Does that make sense? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn and square up with him, and I'm gonna use my knees to kind of pinch his thigh a little bit. Okay? My left hand, the one that's closest to his head, I'm gonna thumb post on his shoulder. And I take my right hand, I control the wrist. I go thumb up grip, thumb down. I prefer the thumb down. There's nothing wrong with this. So if this guy does get inverted, I can follow really easily. So if you do the thumb down and he goes, I just gotta know I gotta change my grip. Does that make sense? Okay? So go here, control the ankle, step in, I put my shin right up against the back of his leg, so I've got a little bit of tension. I step, and I go here, okay? First thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn my knees a little bit. I'm gonna drive my knee up. I'm gonna back step here, okay? Let's just do this first, okay? So I control the ankle, kind of rock him a little bit this way. Step, turn my leg here, don't grab my ankle for right now. Boom, pinch my knees, okay? I'm here just like this, okay? So you guys say, hey, well, I feel a little bit off balance. Worst case scenario, I lose my balance, I can sit right on his chest, I can still pull my leg out. Now I'm in a great spot, okay? Don't worry about that. Here, step, thumb post, okay? I want to turn my knee. Now, two things are gonna happen. He knows I've got to pull my leg out. Sometimes he's going to follow me with this leg. So keep this leg high. If he does, see how it's hard for me to pull my leg out? So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to pummel it inside. I'm going to go here. Oh, it's not going. Pummel. I'm right here. Got it? He keeps his heel close to his butt, which does happen a lot. Boom. Nothing stopped me from just high stepping out. Okay? Most of my weight is on his hand. Okay? Because if this is going to work, I have to keep him flat. Okay? He's going to try to sit up, wrestle up, grab my legs, or he's going to try to get inverted, which means he has to elevate his hips. This is, just stay here and lift your hips up. Right here, this is inverted. This can put me in some trouble, okay? But if I got control of this leg, and I keep his shoulder pinned, he won't be able to spin and get inverted. So he tries to lift his hips up, boom, he's in that spot. Understand? So this is a high step back, okay, from open guard. Got it? Are we following? Okay. Any questions?